title is Maintain Tools and Equipment. Definition of terms. Number 1. 5S. The meaning of 5S is to sort, systematize, sweep, sanitize, and self-discipline. Number 2. Functional tools and equipment. Those that are in a good condition and can perform its regular functions. Number 3. Lubricant. A substance introduced to lessen friction between moving surfaces and also function to transport external particles. Number 4. Lubricant additives. Many of the physical properties of various oils and greases. Number 5. Non-functional tools and equipment. Those that are not able to perform its regular function because of the impaired and damaged parts. Number 6. Non-polar solvents. Solvents which do not dissolve are insoluble in water. Number 7. Polar solvents. Solvents which dissolve are soluble in water. Number 8. Solvent. A component of solution that dissolves solute and is usually present in a large proportion or amount. Number 9. And the last number, 9. Sorting. To sort everything in a working area.
Application of tools and equipment is typically based on their function, usage, and purpose.
Number 1. Hand tools are tools manipulated by hands without using electrical energy, such as pullers and hacksaw and others. Number 2. Machine power tools are tools manipulated by our hands and with the use of electrical energy, such as electric drill, grinding wheels, and others. Number 3. Pneumatic tools are tools or instruments activated by air pressure. Pneumatic tools are designed around 3 basic devices: the air cylinder, the vane motor, and the sprayer.
Hand tool. Sumoko na yung mga gamit sa mga hand tool. Screwdriver. Gigamit sa paghuyop sa screw. While ang price adjustables nga wrench, pagalihok og duha ka til aron magkuha og mga butang. While ang wrenches kay gigamit sa pag-ikot sa mga screw, nuts, and bolts. So, ang pullers kay gigamit sa pagtangtang sa gears, hub, and bushing.
Number 1. Electric drill. Electric drill has an electric motor that drives a chuck. The chuck has jaws that can be opened and then closed to grip a drill kit. Number 2. Grinding tool can be either bench mounted or installed on a pedestal. They may either have a grinding wheel, wheel, or 2 grinding wheels. Number 3. Vacuum cleaner is used for cleaning the floor and car interiors after service.
Pneumatic tools. Number 1. Pneumatic torque wrench. This wrench uses compressed air to quickly and powerfully turn nuts, bolts, and other objects. Number 2. Air chisel. Uses reciprocating motion to drive a cutting hammering tool. An air hammer drives a chisel to cut off a nut that has frozen into a stud. It can be used with a variety of tools, cutters, and punches to do many jobs. Air drill is lighter than a comparable electric drill. Repeatedly stalling or overloading does not damage or overheat the air drill. Number 4. Air racket. Uses the sockets and attachments from a standard socket set. Number 5. Pneumatic floor jack. Uses compressed air to flow into the cylinder and causes the ram to extend and raise the vehicle.
I'm John Albert P. Ganeso. We're talking about basic maintenance of electric tools and equipment. To ensure that your electric tools work when you need them, you must take proper care of them. A good routine of maintenance for your tools is one thing that you can do to make sure that the tools you need is working when you need it. The act making something clean by brushing or wiping away dirt and dust from the surface. Furniture need a good dusting.
Number 2. Check the cords. Look for tear or cut insulator on the power cord on your electric tools. This will ensure that your electric tools can get the power that it needs to function without an accident. Number 3. Use the right tool correctly. Use tools correctly and for the intended purposes. Follow the safety directions and operating procedures recommended by the manufacturer. When working on a circuit, use an approved tools with insulated handles. Number 4. Protect your tools. Keep tools and cords away from heat, oil, and sharp objects. These hazards can damage insulation. If a tool or cord heats up, stop using it. Report the condition on a supervisor or instructor immediately.
Double insulated tools. Portable. Electrical tools are classified by the numbers of insulation bear between the electrical daters in the tools and the workers.
Storing your tools. Keep your electric tools stored in their original case and containers. This will keep them free of dust and dirt while they are not being used.
Personal protective equipment or PPE are gadgets to protect workers from injury or illness caused by having a contact with the dangers or hazards in the workplace, whether they are chemical, biological, radiant, physical, electrical, mechanical, and others.
4 basic tips. Remember, number 1, personal protective equipment should be taken care as of the other tools and equipment. Wipe your helmet, gloves, safety shoes before keeping it. Number 2, it should also be cleaned, kept in proper tool rack or cabinet. Number 3, it should be stored in dry place so that it will not mold build up. And the last 4, overall suit should be washed regularly so that perspiration and other dirt will be washed and cleaned.
Classification of functional and non-functional tools. Tools and equipment are categorized into functional and non-functional tools based on their working condition and effectiveness. Functional tools. Functional tools are in good condition and can perform their intended task effectively. These tools are safe to use and meet operational requirements. Non-functional tools are damaged, worn out, or broken, making them unsafe or ineffective for use. These tools need repair, replacement, or maintenance. Method to identify non-functional tools and equipment. To ensure safety and efficiency, tools and equipment should be regularly inspected for damage or defect. Here are the key methods to identify non-functional tools.
Number 1. Visual inspection. It refers to the visual observation of an expert on the appearance of the tools and equipment. Number 2. Functionality. Vibration or extra noise from the operation means problems on parts and accessories started to develop. Number 3. Performance. When there is something wrong with the performance of either hand tools or equipment, they need an immediate repair or maintenance. Number 4. Power supply. failure to meet the required power supply, malfunction will occur in the part of hand tools or equipment. Number 5. Persons involved. It refers to the technical person who has the knowledge and skills about technology.
So, my report is about the classification of tools and equipment based on their uses and functionality. It highlights non-functional tools and equipment, which are those that are damaged and unable to perform their regular task properly. Classification of tools based on uses. Measuring tools, holding tools, cutting tools, driving tools, boring tools, and electrical equipment, and miscellaneous tools. Non-functional tools and equipment. These are tools that can no longer function effectively due to damage or broken parts.
Functional tools and equipment are those that are in good condition and it can perform its regular functions. Example of these are the following. Standard screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, combination pliers and long nose pliers, wire stripper, portable electric drill.
Perform basic preventive maintenance. Performance standards. Lubricants are identified according to types of equipment. Tools and equipment are lubricated according to preventive maintenance schedule or manufacturer's specifications. Measuring instruments are checked and calibrated in accordance with manufacturer's instructions. Tools are cleaned and lubricated according to standard procedures. Defective equipment and tools are inspected and replaced according to manufacturer's specification. Workplace is cleaned and kept in safe state in line with OSHC regulations. Types and uses of lubricants. Number 1. Anti-rust lubricant spray. Loosen rusted part, cleans and protect, drives out moisture, stops squeaks, free sticky mechanisms.
To wire pulling lubricant. O does not damage insulation o cling to wire and rise to slippery flame. O stable for use with wire cable covered with rubber. So, ang wire pulling lubricante kay usa ni siya sa pagpadali o pag-pull or pag-agi sa wire. So, dili ni siya makadaot sa insulation. So, ang lubricant di ay kay kanang angay ni siya gamiton sa mga wire or cable nga adunay rubber coating. So, sa ato pa kanang makatabang kini sa pagdali sa trabaho ug malikayan kini sa mga wire nga samtang ginagamit.
3. All-purpose anti-rust lubricant o anti-rust o lubricating or rust removal o decontamination o conductant.
Plant oil and agent oil. Lubricating the gear, cleans and protect, drive out moisture. So, kadili siya kay oil ni siya.
Number 5. Silicone lubricant. Heat stable, lubricates, protects, reduce friction, water repellent. Reminders: a good lubricant possesses the following characteristics: high boiling point, low freezing point, high viscosity index, thermal stability, corrosion prevention, high resistance to oxidation. 5S is a reference to a list of 5 Japanese words translated into English. This is an approach of organizing and managing the workplace and workflow with the intent to improve efficiency by eliminating waste, improving flow of production, reducing process delays. Manufactured for precision. Special consideration is given to balance so that the tool or equipment will be properly maintained and prevent losses. Since the technicians must work with his tools daily, regular inventory of tools and equipment is very significant. The initial cost of a minimum number of tools is high, but there is accompanying warranty, guarantees satisfaction, and many years of service. It is better in the long run to start with a few cautiously selected tools that will take care of your most common needs and then slowly build up to a complete set. Maintaining and storing tools and equipment. An important of any business in the maintenance and storage of tools and equipment. The investment in tools and equipment is a significant part of the overhead expenses in any operation. Proper selection and maintenance of equipment are important factors in managing business. Selecting the proper tool for a job using the tool properly will increase efficiency and reduce maintenance problems. Purchase tools which are well made and suit to the intended use. Commercial usage may entail more heavy-duty demands on equipment.